Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. My name is 3D300, and welcome home, and welcome back to Zelda 1, The Legend of Part 2. Let's get right back into it. God, I love this game. So like I said before, I think I might do a walkthrough for this one day. But in the meantime, this is just gonna be for fun, so. So I need 60 bucks to get the candle to start burning stuff. So I just grind a little bit here. By grinding, I mean just killing as many things as I can and getting as much money as I can from them along the way. Come on, $6. That's not $6. Tech tights. These guys are good for money. Aha, got it. Alright, we're out of here. So, there are 3 different swords in this game. There is the wooden sword, which I have for free. There is the white sword, which, for some reason, to me, is my favorite one. I know it's not nearly as powerful as the third one, but I just think it reminds me of, it's a very pure sword. It's got a awesome blue handle. It's just pure white. It's dirty, obviously, but I don't know. I love it. I think it's my favorite one. That's the next one. You need 6 hearts to get that. Buy something, will you? That's a great sales tactic, buddy. Sure, I'll buy your handle. So let's go into the menu, and we'll start using that bad boy. And then there's the magical sword, or the master sword, depending on how you want to go with that. It was always called the magical sword. That's what it is in the opening credits, but it shows all the items. That requires 12 hearts, yes, to get, and there are 16 in total. You get 1 from each dungeon, 1 through 8, and then that'll give you 11. There's 5 heart containers in the world, which we need to find. And I can actually get one. I think I should get 2 now. And you know what? With that, I might just go get the white sword. And where's more bombs? Bombs are absolutely key. There are a number of different playthrough challenges that this game offers that are very popular. One of them is, in fact, the no sword run, which is possible. You can beat this game, every part of it except for Ganon, without using a sword. You just use bombs. You use the wand you get later on, which is a very handy weapon. You can use your boomerang, the candle, just not using a sword. And here's our first secret. Classic text. 10 bones. Thanks, dude. Alright, so go up here. There's a secret right in the corner here. This is where you buy the cheap magical shield. And the meat, but the meat is expensive here, and we'll get into the meat later. Oh, and even better sales tactic, buddy. Yeah. And we'll head over here, and I believe it is somewhere right around here. Haha, first try. Now, in this case, if you ever take the medicine, you are either on a challenge, or like some sort of a stipulation for completing the game, or you are a fucking moron. I'm gonna say it. Come out and say it. Always take the heart piece, because you can buy medicine. Can't buy heart pieces. That clock will stop time on this screen and also give you invincibility. And I need some money from here. 30 bucks. That is Zora. You cannot kill, well, you can, but it's hard to kill him without the white sword. It takes 2 shots with the wooden sword. And his life resets whenever he goes underwater again, so he's very tough to kill with the wooden sword. Another secret here. Let's get some more money. You can't block Zora's projectiles unless you have a magical shield. More money. 30 bones. I'm not sure what those guys are called. And there's the blue versions. So generally speaking, in this game, anything that's blue is the better / tougher version of whatever it is we're talking about. And that goes for, I guess that isn't really a sweeping proclamation, is it? Because there's two different kinds of armor in this game, and the red one is the better one. But when it comes to enemies, the red ones are, generally speaking, the easier ones. Okay. I withdraw my statement. It's not true. And actually, I remember for the longest time, those things, I think those are called pea-hats. And I remember for the long... Here, I'll come back on the screen and I'll do a little story. I remember for the longest time, I just thought these things were spinning. And you just couldn't hit them while they were spinning. But in actuality, those are... It's like they're helicopters, basically, and those are flying. But what doesn't make sense in the 8-bit world is the fact that you can stab them when they're not moving. But if they're flying, and you can't hit them because they're airborne, why do they hurt you when they're flying? See? But that means they're... it's one of those confusing things, so you can't kill these until they stop. Or land. Like that. Okay, let's get another heart piece, and then we'll go get our new sword. More Tektites. Tektites. The heart piece is right here. Use an old bomb. Oh, it didn't do the cool sound. That's disappointing. Again, don't take the medicine. Okay, we have 6 heart containers. Let's go get us a new sword. And I even know a shortcut that way. Let's go up here. And hang left. Level number 5 is up there. And here we have the white sword. Now this dude is deadly. That projectile he's shooting, carbon copy of your sword, will take away 2 heart pieces when it hits you, and you can't block it without the magical shield. So I'm going to respawn this screen. Hopefully he'll be in a better spot. Okay. He will reset whenever you hit him, so. Alright. White sword. And I remember as a kid that so if you don't have 6 hearts and you walk over this, you just walk over it. Nothing happens. There were people at school, and I'm sure most of the people as kids who played this game had the same thing. So this guy says master using it and you can have this, which means if you can master using the sword you have, then you can have this one. But you just need more strength, which is more hearts. So, but there were kids in the schoolyard when this game was just been released who claimed that if you just stood here and mastered this sword, kind of like this, you could pick up the sword. But it's a big crock of shit. So here we have the white sword. So this is twice as powerful as the wooden one, and we can now kill Zora in one shot. And I'm not going to wait for that, that's boring. I could also use a new shield, and I can now afford one. Let's go get one of those. Let's throw in a boomerang, just for fun. There we go. Oh! I could use one of those. Thank you. There's no way to destroy those falling boulders. You just gotta avoid them. So we'll grab the magical shield and what the hell? Let's go to level 2 after that. Who cares how long the episode is? if you're enjoying yourself, you want this to go on for longer, so it's win-win. And if you are here and enjoying yourself, thank you so much for being here. It means a lot. Son of a bitch. Okay, so with this shield, we'll be able to block most projectiles. Yes, it is very expensive, but I'll buy from you anyway. Alright, let's go to level 2, which is probably even easier and simpler than level 1, in all honesty. So in level 1, in the first quest, the levels are all, like the maps themselves are kind of pictures, various pictures. The first level, I want to say it's some kind of a crane or some kind of animal. I'm not really sure. I don't do my research on this game, but I just go with the knowledge I already have. The second level is the shape of a moon, though. If I'm not mistaken. God, I hope I'm right. Ooh, there's a secret here. Let's start burning stuff. Oh, fuck. Well, I forgot he was here. Yes, these guys are all over the place, and I forgot this was one of them. So he gets mad that you burned his door, and he charges you $20. So, fuck that. So, any of you been seeing any gameplay or footage of the new Zelda game, Breath of the Wild, for the Nintendo Switch? It looks phenomenal. And these guys, damn if I remember what they're called. Some kind of a goblin. Dang it, I feel bad now. I should know this. But they are some of the first enemies you encounter in the new Zelda, and they are pretty cool. So I've been actually toying with the idea of getting a Switch and playing that game, but I can't justify that kind of expense right now. At least $500 to $600 for one game. Hopefully soon, though. I'd like to be back on top of the actual current gaming market very soon. I haven't been current with technology in many, many years now, so that would be a good feeling to get back in there regularly. Level 2, let's do it. So, this level is very straightforward. These guys are called ropes. Nope, not snakes. They're called ropes. Yes, you heard me right. They are generally speaking, a very, very good source of money. So as you can see with the white sword, this game is oh yeah, I forgot about that. So those guys, the boomerang dudes, again, their actual name eludes me. They kind of have a leader when the groups show up on certain boards. If you kill the leader, they all die. So this basic level is basically just 2 columns of rooms, more or less. The treasure in this level we will get very shortly. But you don't need to use all the keys you get. You can just bomb up, and I think it's right here. Or is this the... Nope, this is the treasure. No treasure room in this one, just an enemy to defeat. And done. The magical boomerang. So that guy can travel all the way across the screen. And let's start doing some bombing. More bombs. One more? Yes. And little Hershey's Kisses that like to jiggle everywhere. These guys will never drop anything, except when the room does. This is turning into more of a walkthrough, actually, so I might just kind of throw in tips here and there. Dodongo is the boss of this castle, and and I'm going to show you an awesome little trick on how to beat Dodongo and guarantee to get free stuff out of him. That was not a Dodongo. So, going into Dodongo's room shortly, take a look at the floor right now. As you can see, the tiles, the floor is in a grid formation, tiled and all that kind of stuff. Link is not restricted to simply like tile by tile. You can move over the separating lines, that kind of stuff. That will come into play here shortly. And these guys now have magical boomerang, which will do more damage, and they can hear Dodongo. There's Dodongo. Okay, so remember the grid. There won't be a grid in his room, so remember the grid on the floor, and I'm going to show you something. So here's Dodongo. He's a Triceratops. He dislikes smoke. You cannot hurt him any other way than using bombs, hence why the level will give you bombs on almost every room. So, there are two ways to kill Dodongo. One, you put 2 bombs non-consecutively into his mouth, and he dies from smoke inhalation or something. Or, there's a second way. And it only takes... So the thing about the Dodongos in this later on in this game is you'll come into rooms that actually have 3 of them in them, and sometimes are required to kill them to advance into the level. Like there's doors like this that are sealed until you kill everything in the room. The key to do this without needing to, like, if you miss 1 or miss 2 or whatever and run out of bombs, which is likely to happen, because if you do it the traditional way, you'll have 8 bombs, and you need 6 bombs to kill all 3 of them. If you miss once or twice, you might be fucked. So here's what I'm going to show you. So Dodongo is restricted to the rows and the columns of the floor. Link is not. So what you need to do is you need to get yourself onto what would be what's the term I'm looking for? On the actual lines of the floor. And what you're going to do is you're going to place a bomb on the floor ahead of Dodongo, let him walk into the smoke, and 1 stab and he's dead. And the great thing part about this is that when he dies, I don't know the percentages here, but I'm going to say at least 80% of the time, he will drop more bombs. So, let's see if we can get this done. He stops, and you kill him. More bombs. Big tip. That's a big tip for later. I got a magic boomerang, I got a heart piece, and I got a Triforce. Love that music. So victorious. Alright, great episode. We got a new shield, we got a new sword, we got a new boomerang, we got more hearts. I'm a happy camper. I love it. And we are much longer than a traditional episode, so I am happy to stop it here. Not much more to say. Love this game, love this era, love this system, and very excited to be here. So, I am Schmitty300, I'm the Pure Gamer. Thank you so much for joining me, and look forward to seeing you next time. Leave some comments, let me know what you think of the game, and all that kind of stuff. I'd love to hear from you, so... as always, be kind, be strong, and be awesome. We'll see you guys later.